So the View's viewers are stunned by Joy Behar's ousted behavior. While it must be difficult to be constantly in the spotlight, The View co-host Joy Behar appears to enjoy it, at least most of the time. She wasn't pleased with the guest on Wednesday's program when he called her out for a peculiar habit he noticed Joy doing. Later in the show, she is unsure whether she can accept to remain friends with him given his humiliating disclosure earlier in the show. Retraction of the guest star's warm welcome guest, star Matt Rogers on Wednesday's broadcast. Notably, Whoopi Goldberg announced the release of Have You Heard of Christmas, a new hilarious Christmas CD. He is also known as the Prince of Christmas. He jokes about the self-assigned title, saying, "I Googled it, and no one had taken it." Sunny Hostin, on the other hand, was threatening to change his name when she discovered he is severely red-green colorblind. Following that, she lets him keep his crown since he claims he prefers a majority of the panelists maintain their warm welcome. Joy Behar quickly retracted hers after the visitor chastised her for unseemly travel behavior. Matt Rogers' introduction states that the last time he saw the View crew was in the Bahamas in 2022. Joy Behar had been sighted on an airliner during a trip last year. It's not uncommon for people to identify her. Hearing someone abruptly discuss her habits in front of the View audience was unexpected. During the reminiscence of the trip, Matt states emphatically, "And I will say, Bo and T and I were in the second row of the plane, and you guys were in the first row." Then he redirects his gaze to Joy and remarks sarcastically, "You were barefoot on that plane." After he blasts Joy, she tells Matt, "Shut up," to urge him to move away from the subject that caught her off guard. Because it catches her off guard, she scolds him, saying, "Don't is taken aback by Joy Behar's behavior." Surprisingly, Sarah Haynes' jaw drops, and she gapes in surprise for several long seconds after Matt Rogers reveals Joy Behar's pic. Matt then laughs and adds, "But I respect." Joy responds defensively, "I wasn't walking around, though." They all agreed and replied, No, she wasn't walking around," Sunny Hostin adds. "But I was sitting close to her," she says, pausing briefly. Continuing, he accusingly looks at Joy and says, "And you did take your shoes off." Joy exclaims angrily, "Well, so what?" Sarah Haynes interjects emphatically, "We talk about it all the time. I respected it." Matt tries to smooth it over. It was a show of strength. And Joy states unequivocally, "I object to this court of inquiry right now." They then proceed.